involvement in the Venezuela oil industry. The vast majority of Venezuela's oil reserves remain in the hands of PDVSA, the state oil company. There are other players, some European producers, including Spain's Repsol, still have a business in Venezuela, and they've got Russian and Chinese players too. Now, what their future is in Venezuela is interesting, but there's so much opportunity to produce in Venezuela that probably room can be found for everyone. But it's clear, just to recap, I think, from comments we've heard from the Trump administration, that they would want US oil companies to lead in any revival and investment. And in the shorter term, yes, those gains may be modest, but over years, their gains could be very great. The obstacle is not geology. The obstacle is investment and having the conditions that make that investment a risk worth taking.
Yeah, and of course these companies all think in decades, not months or years, right? Will, thank you so much for all of the context. That is Will Kennedy there. Now to other top stories trending on the terminal this morning. Hedge fund Tribeca is considering investment opportunities in Venezuela after the United States' capture of Nicolas Maduro, describing it as, quote, a massive gold rush. The firm is sending a team of investors to Caracas this week to meet with would-be partners and inspect potential assets. Tribeca Global Natural Resources Feeder Fund has generated estimated returns of 127% in the last year. Denmark's Prime Minister urging President Trump to stop threatening to take control of Greenland. Mette Frederiksen's comments came in response to Trump's renewed assertion on Sunday that the U.S. needs Greenland for defense purposes. Frederiksen said in a statement, the U.S. has no right to annex any of the 3 countries of the Kingdom of Denmark. And a panel of economic luminaries said the long-run risk posed by mounting federal debt represents a paramount problem facing the U.S. Speaking at the American Economic Association's annual meeting, former Treasury Secretary and Fed Chair Janet Yellen said she was hopeful a crisis could spur Congress to strike a bipartisan deal over budget reforms. The Congressional Budget Office has projected the federal deficit this year will be $1.9 trillion. Coming up, investors upping their bets on Venezuelan bonds after the capture of Nicolas Maduro. We'll speak to one Celestino Amore of Canaima Capital. That's next. This is Bloomberg.